my afrocentric home design. How are you? I hope you are well, perfect, whole, and complete. Oh my God, I was thinking a good day is a long day. I mean, these days, a good day is a long day. I'm not going to say it's not. But I do need to probably find some like fun activities to do when I be doing this all day. I think it's important because I can see how I can lose sight and just do this every day, all day. I don't think I'm losing. Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not losing sight, but I feel like I do need to just make sure, not nothing pressing, not nothing urgent, just a little thought, just to make sure that I have a life outside too, because it's easy to not for me. It's very easy. And I think too, there's still, like I said, I'm still in the healing phase, y'all. We still healing over here. So, hey, Shanika, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you get it. I'm just intuitive. I'm still in the healing stage, y'all. It's not like it went away yesterday. Hey, Lakeisha, I love how it comes in like that. We got powerful energy together, ladies. Now, when Baby G come in, then we know. But y'all, my feet working to my feet hurt. Look, I got a Band-Aid on my feet, and I didn't fall. Let me show you this Band-Aid. You see this Band-Aid to my feet? See? Well, I'm glad. I think the more that, I keep hearing too, the more you post, the better. The more that they send out notifications, but we'll see. Or maybe the more the same people come on, they send. So anyway, you see this beautiful shoe, a gorgeous sandal, very nice sandal, nothing wrong with it, beautiful. But every time I buy sandals here, the first week, okay, good, yeah, that's good to know. Thank you for telling me that too, because we do need to know. And I'm on this one a lot too, so we may be getting it. Let's see if some people that don't normally come on get it too. See how this thing works. We're gonna figure it out. But every time I buy a shoe here, it's always one shoe. There's a cutting this one out. It's always one shoe, and it'd be like you got to break it in because it's very hard. But eventually, the shoe becomes softer as you wear it, but it takes your skin off, especially with all the walking that I'm doing. So I had to put a bandage on and keep it moving because the bandage actually helps it from not scraping whatever it's scraping, which most likely is this right here. And like Waco said, that's where they got to, work on the finishings over there because that's why it's happening. But nevertheless, I'm smaller than ever. I don't never have that stuff. Let me tell you, blood pressure is no problem over here. We ain't got no blood pressure issue, I'll tell you that one, because I am constantly moving. I get sunshine. I'm outside. Think about it when you think about being here. Actually, it was such a great observation when you said it must be nice being able to wear dresses all year round. I mean, there's a point there. Because what does that imply? That implies that it's warm every day. It's probably sunny every day. Now think about this. I literally work outside. So yeah, we have our so-called roof, right? But am I not outside? We can plainly see that I am outside, right? There's no doubt that I'm outside. So you just think about that. You work outside, which is, I'm sorry. Now, working outside, like when I grew up and a lot of the men were construction workers in the winter of New York, that wasn't fun working outside. But working outside here, you get fresh air. That's why a lot of times when a lot of them do go to their beloved America, they become very depressed because they don't realize that now they're working indoors, right? Or they're working in the cold, right? They don't have the camaraderie. They don't have their food so readily available. Thank you, Kwaku. They don't really have none of these things. And so they start to be affected by that blues. It's a blues, because there is something to being outside, period, right? Being in the sunshine, right? It's not just physical, is it? It's probably not just physical. It's psychological, right? It's physiological. So it's definitely something to that. It makes me realize that a lot of our diseases are probably not enough sunshine, not enough fresh air, not enough natural exercise. Because I only do my exercise once a day. It's no more three. The afternoon was I'm here, and I don't go in the evening to do it. I don't have to. My blood pressure is fabulous and great and low and all of those things. So it's really like, I don't know. It's like, it just makes you realize the importance of the natural life. Do you feel what I'm saying? The importance of the natural life. That's what I realized. I guess that's what I'm kind of saying, is that what a blessing to be here. At the same time, if you're not careful, you spend your whole life here. You spend your whole life here. And I got to make sure that I mix it up. I mix it up. That's all. This is what I'm saying. That was my whole point of this whole thing is, now, yes, I don't want to be in the house. They have a saying, like, here, like, to be home, you ain't making no money if you're home. If you're home, you ain't making no money. If people stay home and sit home, they don't understand it. Actually, people here don't stay in the house. There's no money in the house. That's how they see it. So they don't stay in the house. That's a very wonderful thing that in one way, that we get to work from home. In some ways, it could be, for a person that's been working from home for like 20 years, because 17 for sure on YouTube, that was all from home. I'm gonna say 20 years. I like to be able to come outside. I love it, to be honest. I love coming out every day. Today it was raining, and this morning when I woke up and I was like, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to just stay in and lay down. And no, I wasn't. That was a lie. As soon as the rain stopped, I said, oh, hell no. I got things to do, first of all. I got packages to get out. I got more stuff. I got a lot of, this is the preliminary stage where I'm getting things in order. I'm having creative ideas all the time, and I implement them right away. Right away. You know what's interesting about the YouTube, y'all? So you'll see, I don't know if y'all watch the numbers, it was like 25 people, but then they go off right away because they're trolls. It's like, how does the trolls get it and your people don't? It's really cold. I'm telling y'all, somebody is working on this now. There's no doubt, but it's not stopping nothing. It's actually making things better in some ways. But and things will change as well. Nothing lasts forever. But yeah, it's important, I think, as a woman, as a woman, to make sure that I remember that I'm a woman. And I don't even know what that means right now. Being a woman to me in Ghana and being a woman in the States, at least at one time, there were so many luxuries there. There were so many ways that you could say, oh, I'm going to get my nails mani and pedi, I'm going to get my hair done, right? I mean, here you do that, but it's not like, oh, I had a spa day. It's like you get your hair done in between, selling your stuff. You get what I'm saying? You get your toes done while you sit down and people come and do your toes while you're working. So, I mean, it could be though. I mean, you could say, because it's that level here, I'm just going to take the day off and do this, I'm going to take the next day off. But your mom be worried about the money that you're missing out and not making. So, and then I'm around men. I mean, there's a lot of women. Don't get me wrong. I'll show you women all day long. But they, they working. They selling food over here, or they work inside. They have their shops over here, and even like let's say the Ghanaians, the diasporan Ghanaians that we talk about a lot, about being like connected to them. They work too, very hard. They have their own business. In order for them to have that money, they're not sitting around. That's the illusion that rich people don't work. It's just crazy. But they see it all the time here. The rich people here are busy. They're working. They usually have a business. That means they got to be in the business. Because sometimes it's very hard to find people you can trust and leave your business and know that things are going to run well. It's a problem. It's a problem everywhere. It's not just a problem here. I mean, so I think you got to, like, for me, I got to forcibly, be remember that I should have some fun first, have some rest and relaxation days. But y'all, I'm being vulnerable. I don't feel like I know how to do that. I don't feel like, I feel like I'm afraid to do that. Like I'm afraid to, I don't know how to do it, y'all. I don't know how to take a day off, like really. And I don't know how, I'm scared to do that. I didn't think I was gonna say this. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's. I don't know. Like I don't know what I think is gonna happen if I stop. That one Sunday off, I'll be like, ooh. I guess what it is, I just gotta find things. There's a lot to do. I gotta make sure I do things. I guess I'm just maybe my personality is not very much like. I want to be careful because it looks different in different places. When I'm in Hawaii, I'm absolutely always in the house. But it's not that I want to be. It's not that that's my preferred lifestyle. I want to be with people. It's just in the past, I worked for myself, so I worked at home. So I was always home. But I always had a relationship. So I was always with my man, meaning if I wasn't working, after they got off work and I finished my work, which I worked for myself, we were together. You know, we went to see a show, went to the movies, went out to dinner, spent time together. I'm talking about this is mistakes, everything. So I guess this is a new way of being. Okay. Sure. I will stay here. Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you. So I'm living life without companionship. And I kind of feel it. Like I think I keep working so I don't have to really have that. Like I like companionship. Especially when I work hard. I do. It's because it's got to be. I have a life too, and this is a life. I'm doing me. Like this is all me, right? I'm doing life. So this would be so nice to have a companion. Like it's the best time. I don't want to have a companion when I'm not doing anything. Because I need both. I need to be seriously doing me. And then I need to also, in the end of that, have my companion that's there for me as well. And if I got that, I got everything. So, yeah, I'm missing companionship. It's true. You know, like, I don't, my younger sister, he's a wonderful person, but, you know, his country, according to him, his way, has made him very pessimistic about relationships. Very, very pessimistic. So I try not to take in every single thing, you know, that he says, because I don't want to see it like that. And then sometimes, you know, you meet sisters that, especially, I don't really know sisters here, but I mean American sisters that have also been hurt. So they sometimes have that pessimism too. Not all, there's a lot that I have that don't have that. They love being booed up, as you will. But I don't take in that pessimism no matter what. Because I know that that doesn't have to be my story. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to be my story, period, you know? So, yeah, I miss companionship, especially after working. It don't matter, like, I don't want to say I miss it, because that's not true. Because I don't even make time to miss it. I desire it, but I'm okay, too. Because, you know, you gotta watch what you say, because tomorrow he can come and swing as, you know what, be like, you know what I'm saying, that man will come. But, and I don't mean in the scheme of right now, like today I need companionship. Just, I know I desire, I want to say that, I desire that in my life. I desire that in my life. But it seems like when I was sitting up in the village, that wasn't time for companionship. That's why that wasn't happening. In the village was time for companionship with myself. Sure, I'll do it. Yes, please. That was, I'm always going to sell my friends. Because this is the life part. It's like this. The Wonderful Life. It's the Wonderful. 50. Oh, is that the strawberries?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't need. Do I need the strawberries? I don't need the strawberries. But do you
need
have
the
the grapes?
grapes.
Yes, with the
I'm
seeds.
now going to bring it.
Okay, I'll be here. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. It's a great life by being here. You just sit here and somebody sell you stuff. I absolutely, it's a Leo's dream, true. Perfect country for me. But anyway, yes. So yes, let me see. Let me let y'all. Hello, hello again. I got notification. Yeah, I got the notification too. Yay. And not enough sleep. Yes, that too. That too, Shanika. I understand. I struggle with that also. I'm currently trying to convince myself not to bend this weekend. I hear you. It's a hard one. Once you start, you like, okay, well, that money be. And then, hey, Diane. So, balance is the key. But, you know, I'm a woman. I like having a man. You know, I know. We should have this conversation. Some women don't like having men, and I get it. But I'm not that woman. Mm-mm. I don't ever want to be that hurt. I mean, when you that hurt at first and you don't say I don't want a man again, that's fine because that's understandable. I don't think I ever said that. I just said it's gonna be a while. I said 2 to 3 years. That could be sped up, but I don't really know. But I like having a man, but it's still gotta be balanced. I gotta have my own thing. They gotta have their own thing. But then in the end, we meet up. You know, there's still that thing. I used to think like, oh no, yeah, you have your man, you your man. You know, I used to use words like hustle together. You know, you can say struggle together, but we can say nice words. I'm coming up with them. They coming. You see where they come. Grow together. Yes, that's the word. Um, but I used to think it had to be in the same work, doing the same thing, and working together like that. No, I now know. No, I don't mind that. That they do their thing, you do your thing, and then you come together. But I enjoy that. That maybe, and I always say I want to be careful because I'm on the other side of this too. I also enjoy that I go home and I get to just go home and do my little, I'm very routine, you know, do my little very routine thing. I appreciate that too now. I like to, when I'm working on something like, okay, when I'm working on myself, I really need time to do that. And a lot of times when when I have a relationship, I don't get to that level of self-caring. Although I did with my ex-husband, I have to say, but he gave me, I don't know, we just had, it was just, I mean, that part of it, it was just very much a balance of ourselves and our togetherness. So I know it could be done where it doesn't feel, because I was beautying down and up, you know. Today I bought some of the clay because I haven't had a clay mask in a while. So that was like my little, like, okay, you bought your clay, you do your clay. This weekend I think I'm going to take out my braids and I'm going to wash and condition my hair. I'm going to put the braids back in though for sure. I mean, you know, cornrows, we rocking cornrows. It's a cornrow life. But I do enjoy this time. That's why if you hear me sounding a little bit of hesitancy, it's that. I don't want it at the risk of not having this time that I'm having with myself. I love it. And I don't want a routine relationship either. I don't like the relationships where it's like, I don't know, you go to work, I go to work, and then we meet later, or we live together, and then it's just very routine. You know, I want a relationship where it doesn't feel like we are almost, I don't want to put a stereotype like married people, you know, things get bored, it doesn't have to. I want to always feel like I'm dating. I want to always feel like I'm dating, even though I'm with you. And I've had it too, so I know that it's possible. I absolutely know it's possible. I had a 10-year relationship that it never felt, even when we got married officially, because we was together for 10 years, it never felt like that married and her. But I think that's a type of partner, and I don't think I would be attracted to that. Go to work and come home type of partner. I've never actually, I don't think I have had that. If I did it didn't last. Not me. So, but sometimes I can be very homebody. I remember the last one, be like, you want to go to this, to that? I mean, it was the same old stuff. It wasn't nothing new. But yeah, I think that's maybe relationships. You got to work at them to make sure they don't get stale. But but I'm very happy with the way my life is, and that's why I say I know I'm not ready. I don't think that I'm ready to be fully engaged at this point today in a relationship. I'm just saying that I do miss that. Yeah, I like being somebody. I like being a man's woman. I'm just talking to the women because so many women don't today. And having this conversation, you make me feel like you got to apologize or fit everybody in. But I'm not going to do that today. I love being somebody's woman and somebody being my man. I love it, but at the same time, I'm loving being my own woman. I love it. I love it too. I'm not done yet. The care that I need, the healing that I need, the healing that I desire, I know I'm not done. Like I'm so clear. I mean, if all is just the truth, I'm still getting over, my last relationship. I'm still. It takes time. It takes time, especially if you really invest it. You really is true with it. It takes time. Some hit you differently. Some are very karmic. Some are very like it's other than the life that you're currently living in. It's what do you say? It's many lifetimes. You can feel karmic. I call karmic. I don't call karmic bad. It doesn't mean bad. It means you keep coming together until you decide why you're coming together, or you end it in a way where you don't have to come back together. Especially when you keep coming back together and it's not good. So yeah, some hit you differently. Some do, and some hit you differently. You don't be wanting it to hit you differently. You don't. It's some karmic thing. But that's good. That's good too, because you're a human being. You feel. I'm amazed I can still feel. Because there's so many women that they get so hurt that they don't even want to think about it, and I get that. I just want you to know that I do get that. But I'm not that person. I don't think I'll be that person. I mean, I'm 58, so I don't feel like if I ain't that person almost 60 years old, I probably won't be that person. But it's okay too. I have to tell myself like it's okay to feel. It's okay to still feel. It's okay to, you know, not be 100%. I don't even know if you ever 100%. Like really, it's okay. I think it's healthier to take time. I think it's healthier to know that, and to be vulnerable about it. Because I don't really have anybody to be vulnerable about that with. I'm in here with everybody's still businessmen. They all toughen up, and when I'm in the village, I'm thinking for the love. I'm around men. It's toughen up too. Toughen up. Toughen up. That's it. That's because And then the women I'm around, they so past having a man, they over it. Either they have very bad experiences that took them out because you got to take the time to do the work. That's where you don't get taken out. That's where the heart don't close. Yeah, either it was so bad, or yeah, that's really it. The hurt was so deep that they don't want to go back in. I mean, like I said, I hear that too because we go through it. But I'm not that person, but I'm not ready to go back in either. So I want something that is like in theory more than I'd be able to handle it. I wouldn't be able to handle it because I wouldn't be able to give another person my full self yet because my full self is not healed. My full self is not healed. So if my full self is not healed, it would be unfair to even try. Matter of fact, when your full self is not healed and you try to date, I promise you're going to find somebody that you're not going to be that into. You just out here hurting people. That's why we got to heal, men and women, because if you're not healed, and you're trying to get somebody, so you try to get somebody to make you feel like you healed, because that's all it could do is make you feel like it's healed. You're healed. You will now. You got somebody else entangled when you wasn't ready, and usually you attract a poor quality partner because you're not healed. So you're not going to attract somebody they're going to remind you of why you need to take more time for yourself. because they're going to take you through it too. So it's best when you know you're not healed. That's why it's best to do the healing work. So when you know you're not healed, you don't entangle more people in some shit you're not healed from. Everybody different. But that's what I found. So that's why I wouldn't even consider that. But at least now, like, I do look at men, and men flirt with me, and I probably don't really flirt back because I don't want to start none, don't be none type energy, but I don't not. I just be my feminine, wonderful self. I do have a feminine side. I mean, of course, I'm feminine, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready, and I'm okay with not being ready. I'm ready for other things, but I'm not ready for that. Because it wouldn't be fair to the other person. I'm not completely healed. You know, and when I say completely healed, I'm not completely over those feelings, you know, if I tell the truth. Yeah, that was therapeutic. That was therapeutic. Yeah. Hey everyone, hey Diane. So that is my little story for today. You know what I realized too, like, you know, we're going through some stuff on the channel, and I don't want to stop being my vulnerable self to make other people feel comfortable. I don't want to keep it strictly business. If I'm feeling something, I want to be the person that's why people watch me. They watch me because they know that I'm just healing in front of everybody. People tell me that all the time. So I love you. I watch you for years because you don't always have all the answers, and you let us know that you don't. You're not here trying to be better or know more or be above. And I love you for that. We love that. It's real. And I'd be like, wow, that's so cool. It's just me, but I love that too, in a way. I love that. Of course I do. But I thought about that just now, like, no, we're not going to do all that. Don't say nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Don't let them know. No, I ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't doing nothing wrong but being myself. I ain't disrespecting anybody. I'm just being a woman, a vulnerable woman. And yeah, I really would not be ready to be dating. I know I said I was ready to love. And I am ready to love, but I'm loving now. I'm loving my job, my work, my business, my creation, my design, my home. I love my life. I love my life. And I'm very, very fulfilling, but it does feel a little one track, but it's got to be one track for a minute because it's like discipline. Because you got something that you do, you want something, you want to accomplish something. Thank for that, love. You want to accomplish something, so you got to put the discipline in it to do it. And it's going to take me very, very far. You know what I was thinking? I wanted to share this with y'all too. Something that might be deep to people, but anyway. I was talking about how I get so excited when I'm doing what I love and making money. But it's always when I'm doing what I love and making money. They go together. And my sister said, it was our sister, but I just said my sister, but our sister said to me, well, don't worry. She was like, when I win the lotto, we all gonna be good, right? We'll have all the money in the world. Do you know I wouldn't be happy getting I need something to do. The money it's a bonus, it's a cherry on top, but it's not the cake. I like that I'm making the money doing what I love. I like that I'm making the money putting a little effort in. I like that I'm making the money because I like the journey, y'all. I love the journey. Now, I'm not saying that if I had a job I didn't like, oh my God, I'd be sitting here talking about, let's win the lotto, so I don't got to do this damn job. But when you do something you love, I couldn't imagine just getting the money and don't have no talent, no gifts. No, nothing. I see there's a rich boy over here. And he's always laying down and eating. His father talks about it too, but his father owned a lot of shops, very famous in the country, gave him everything, so he's very, very lazy. So there's not really to get up for like the rest of the boys because they ain't got no daddy that's rich. And I can see there's so much, the potential is gone. He doesn't have any reason to get up, and of course the father's very disappointed too, but he also told me, I mean, we raised him to not have to really struggle. And sometimes if you don't struggle just a little bit, just like, and I mean, we can use struggle in different ways. You don't appreciate. I need, I don't just need to make money. I need to make money doing what I love. I couldn't ever be us. A woman that sits at home and just, it's not me, but the women that can do that, you do it so well and so beautiful. And maybe like your husband just takes care of you. Like, I don't think I ever was that person. There's something about earning the money, doing what you love. It's just a feeling I cannot even describe for me. I love it. And I was like, oh yeah, the lotto be nice, but I still gotta be doing my thing. I still gotta be doing my creative stuff. Like, it's the fact that yes, I want to sell my bags, but I sold it doing what I'd love to do. I sold it with an offering that was meaningful and important to me. But I want to sell it. I want the money from it so I can do the things I love to do, which would be more of the same. Now, if I had a job, like I said, I didn't like, I'm sure I'll be saying, child, drop that money and I'll find something to do. It's like I love traveling, but I even love it more when I earned it. I know this earn thing is weird to you. It's like a weird conversation, but maybe, I think I'm just on a different timeline. So go on that timeline with me. Don't put it in the American sense of, But when I did all the things and talked to the bag man and the calabash man and the jeweler man, they all met job, and the pine eye people and got the Dean out, and I'm sitting with the DHL man and it's all the man world. But anyway, especially being a woman, being a girl, is a great satisfaction in that. I wouldn't want that to ever go. So I want to here, y'all. Like, this is my bag, y'all. Buy my bag. I want you to buy my bag now because I earned it. Because I put the work into it. It's something about that for me. Everybody's not like that. I'm just sharing my little so-and-so. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Lolette. I think I got Lolette. Did you get my emails? But I got it. I didn't have your zip code. Was it you? No, I'm sorry. That was Jeanette. Sorry. You good. I'll have your receipt for you soon. So let's say I sent yours out today. Jeanette, I sent yours out today. I'll have your receipt. And then my other sister, I'm still waiting on her receipt as well, but I sent her out yesterday. So tomorrow I'll send out the other ones, and that's the end of that. No, hopefully it's not the end. Hopefully there's just so many sales back to back. But because I love what I love to do, like, I couldn't be that person to be like, don't worry, Mom. Everybody gets a certain age. You don't have to work no more. You just sit home and do what? What you talking about? That's what you talk about, Willis moment. What you talking about? Go sit home and do what? Oh, no, I'm not sitting home. I'm not going to stay home now. That's not going to happen. Think about, like, my sister's grandmother. She's slender, she's tall, she's old, but she be packing the bags, carrying stuff. It's keeping her alive. It's the movement. It's the getting up for something every day. It's having meaning. I mean, I think people underestimate, in a sense, hard work, because it's such a connotation depending where you're from and what you're doing. Hard work and you hate it is never going to make you happy. I don't care how much you're outside or not outside, how much money you make or don't. But a good day's work, that's a beautiful thing, because there's a satisfaction of completion, and that's a real thing. There's a thing that happens inside of you when you set out. Maybe I'm goal oriented. Maybe that's kind of it on a smaller level, though, not like long-term goal oriented. I don't really have long-term goal oriented things. Maybe that will be changing in our next few months. Maybe we'll see how that works out, but. Like, people, I remember one time, because it's true, the later we go home, the longer the taxi takes, the more it costs. He's like, yeah, I think you got to start, like, leaving a little early. I'd rather just pay more to go home, because I'm not going to leave until the job is done. I'm not going to leave until I feel like I've done what I need to do. And then I want to sit here for a while and talk to you. No, I'm not gonna leave until the job is done. I'm not gonna leave until it's done. It's living. I'm living. I'm breathing. This is life. The rest of that is not life for me. I'm not living. I want to. No, let's go. You want me to get that for you? No, no, no. I'm going. Let's go together. Plus, I learn because I want to see what you're doing. So when you're not here, I can do it too. But there's times I said, when I know I'm gonna pay him, then I'll be like, listen. At the end of the day, I'm tired. Could you get the dress for me? And yeah, go, because I done walked 1,000 times. But I love who I am. I love the person that God has made me to be. But this is more me. But I'm a spiritual person, so the other sitting all the time, that's very, very necessary to even get to where I am now. Had I not sat here, I don't know where I would be. To be honest with you, if I had not sat there, if I had not done that inner work, I have no idea where I would be. I have no idea where I would be mentally. Thank you for that. Physically, spiritually, I know I wouldn't be able to be sitting here. And not as cool as, I'm sitting here, this is crazy to some people, but to me it's like, no, this is healing. This is progress right here. And then, too, when you go to that little hurt part, you got to know for sure that, that beautiful spirit that I have, that there's somebody that is going to absolutely love that beautiful spirit. People come and go. People love and don't love. I don't know if you really love, you always love, but I don't know if people know love. They talk about infatuation or passion, but love outlives all of that. But yeah, it's just love. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is a beautiful thing. When you ain't too deep when you say that one. What's love? It's a beautiful thing. No, love. Like the Lauren Hill song. What is love? Love is. Love is forever. Love is forever. Love is forever. But there's many people you can love. And there's many people that will love you. So, in the way that we talk about, the romantic, but I can't put the romantic and that together because romantic love is fleeting, temporary. It's like I told you, there's nobody I would be with. But I had another ex, I tell you the one, a long-term relationship. And oh my God, he did it with all his relationships. Once him and the girl broke up, he would just erase everything. He would make sure they can't look him up online. If you try to call him, years later, be like, I just called to see how you doing. He'd be like, why are you calling? I saw him do weird shit. Of course it happened to me too. And I think, oh my God, you was with this person, you had sex, a lot. And that's intimate as intimate can be. You know what I'm saying? You knew each other's family. Sometimes you had kids with these mothers. You know what I'm saying? And now we don't know each other. I don't like that. I want to be able to, 5-10 years from now, see an ex and be like, oh my God, how are you? Run into her, oh my God, you're married now, your wife is beautiful. That's the weirdest thing, is to act like we've never known each other. I'm telling you, my marriage, ex-marriage, I saw him do it to your wife, to the girlfriend after me, and me too. I'm like, oh my God, he's so weird, but that's his cutoff game, right? That's how maybe that's how they cope. I'm not really sure, but that's just weird to me. I'm experiencing it again, of course, too, which is, again, very weird, but I guess to me it's to some people I think somebody told me it was a Ghanaian. He said, in Ghana, we tend not to try to go back to somebody, especially if we hurt them. I said, oh, tell me why. Because he said a lot of women, Ghanaian women, but I think it's women in general, some women, Ghanaian men think that the woman's going to one day get you back. She's going to come from revenge. So you don't double back. You try not to do that, especially if you hurt her, especially if you cheat or you hurt her. So I understand that that's what that is, why it's a cutoff. Because it's if I let her back in, she's going to do me. So you don't let her back in. So very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, but yeah, and then I got the young boy. He's so, such a sweetheart, but he's so bitter. It's like, oh my God, you're too young to be bitter. But yeah, the bitter thing, no, I can't do it. It's not really me. It's not really me. I can't even play the part. I'm actually too sweet, y'all. I'm very. Sometimes you can do something to me and I'll forget about it. I won't even remember why we're not together. How are you, Kwame? Good to see you.
Just one second.
Sure, of course.
No, let's just do that. Do you know any kind of restaurant, vegan restaurants that operate around this time?
Yeah, there's the one in Afriquico called Mahogany. Remember Mahogany used to go?
Yeah. They resume now.
They are definitely open. They probably stay open till even 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mahogany Afriquico.
You're
very welcome. Blessings, okay.
People are stagnant. I don't know why.
Right, that's the perfect place. Yeah. Yeah, that's the vegetarian. Yes. Oh, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Lolenti. Thank you. Hey, baby G. It keeps you alive. You have to have something to live for. Exactly, Shanika. I love that sofa you are sitting on, dear. Yes, this is the lazy chair. This is the lazy chair. I think you always like this, Miss Jackie. That is a hurt person to just cut people off in that manner. I think so too, especially if it's a pattern. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was some. My ex. Oh, that was some weird thing. And to this day, I was trying to look him up online, couldn't pull nothing up. If somebody else looked him up, he might be there. Crazy. But he did to everybody, so I should have known. And it's happening to me again, but it's weird. It's not what I would do. Like I said, I'm the person that the thing is done to me. But I actually, you know that saying, forgive and forget? And I know a lot of black people be like, well, I'll forgive, but I ain't gonna never forget. Oh, that's not me. I'll be forgiving and forgetting. Okay, what happened to us? Oh, that's right. I shouldn't be talking to you, right? I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Oh, shit, I forgot I'm not supposed to be talking to you. I can't do it. I'll forget. I'll be like, oh, hi. I mean, at some point, I slept with you, right? We had sex a lot, right? I mean, we shared each other's like family thing. I don't understand it. I don't know. I think we've got to let go. That's the best thing. I think the love should always be there. Even if you can't thank you for that, I know, right? Come on. I think the love should always be there, even if you can't be together. I think the love should always be there. But you know what? I also understand too. People have different ways of shutting down. Some people get hurt, and they have to disconnect. And that's what I learned that too. We all express our hurt in a different way. So you disconnect because they're afraid, because they're guilty, they feel guilty, or some people disconnect because they don't give a damn. But then that's a cold person, and that's not that very human either, you know. But I think in my next relationship, I'm going to ask a person about their last relationship. And then I'm going to ask them, how did it end? And then I'm going to say, if you're still on the street, would you talk to them? And if it didn't end too bad, I'm going to not get with that person. I wouldn't want to get with a person that could cut somebody off like they never knew them. I definitely too don't want to get with somebody that can go from one relationship to another, but not even be out of the relationship. And that women do it too. Not even fully be out the relationship. The woman just packed her bags and left, or the man just packed his bags and left, and you already on to the next one. I know you're not healed. I know, I'm telling you, one thing I know, you need time between relationships. Anytime you see that what they in the narcissist thing, they call it monkey branching, right? You don't let go of one branch so you know the other one is there. That's that. I don't want to be that woman that a man does that, because I did that, and that was my ex-husband, and that's exactly what happened. He was out maybe some weeks before, maybe a month, and I was there, and that was no. You need time. And then before her, he was getting divorced from his wife, and he was already had the other woman. Him and the wife were separated, but they were still married. They were in divorce court, and that wouldn't work out either. It can't. You need. But sometimes some people can't be alone. A lot of people can't be alone. They don't want to be alone. How about that? So, but that usually is not, and the person that you get, it's kind of rebound. It's the rebound level, because, so I was a rebound for sure, because you didn't fully process this is ending. You're not only did you not process, you're not processing. This is ending. You're going through a divorce, or So I don't know. Those kind of people, I don't really take them too seriously anymore, because I know the work that's required to really be healed. and I'm not a year yet. I got the whole 3 months, but I'm almost a year, and I'm totally not fully healed. So you got to, what changed? How are you going to be a better person for someone else when you never took the time? Thank you for the love. You never took the time to figure out why that last thing didn't work out. And you can say, "Oh, it's been over." Now, if you were sleeping with the person on the last day, it wasn't over. Now, if you were still professing love to each other, it wasn't over. You need that time. I think over is completely, you're separated, you're over there. Now you're spending time with yourself. That person, the mate you meet after you feel you are healed, that's the mate for you. That one has a chance. But everything else, if I was a woman, I got with a man who just got a relationship, I'd be nervous. I'd be a little nervous that, is he sure? Because that happened to me. That happened where, is he sure he's over the person? You know, I mean, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm over that," men and women, but are they really over it? Even if they hate the person, then the hate, it still means you're not over. Even if they angry with the person, the anger means it's still not over. If you're angry with your ex and you went and got another one, you're not over the ex, because the anger itself is still an emotion. Am I lying? The anger itself is still a connection. That means you still feel for her. Nobody said what you feel. Thank you. I think the best is when you can be like, "Oh no, my ex, I mean, we're not together, but we don't hate each other." Oh my God, that's a killed man. We don't hate each other. No, I'm not saying we don't want her to be best friends, but we don't want him to hate her either. I wouldn't get with a man that hates his ex because he didn't fully break up with her right. And I wouldn't think a man should get with a woman like that. She ain't ready. And people really be thinking.
Local man. I'm local man from Accra.
Okay.
Just I'm British Accra.
Okay.
That's the place I'm from.
Okay.
I'm original.
Original. I remember that. Thank you. Okay. Yes. That's what I'm attracted to. A local man. Original man from Accra. He told me. Anyway. Yes, especially, yes, exactly, says Baby G. Guillermo, hey, good afternoon, Jazz and Laughter. Fact, she says, yes, you're absolutely correct, thank you. I learned that. Listen, y'all, if somebody was really over you, they wouldn't be so mad. Because I experienced this. I was with somebody, and I kept knowing, I said, "Oh my God, he's not over his wife, his ex-wife." I say wife because it wasn't that he said how great she was. He was always mad when he talked about her. Are you fucking still mad? Like, what is this? So I knew, I said, he ain't over it. If you still have bad reactions to a person, I couldn't get with that person. I'd be like, you need to, work on that shit. Because when you come to me, I need to know you good. But some women are so insecure. We've been there. We think we got somebody because the man and the woman don't talk no more. We think it's better. We think it's like, yeah, he don't like her, he don't like you anyway. You see that? That's kind of ghetto too when you think about it. You like that he don't like the woman. You should never. You don't have to hate her, but if that means you need to work on that. You got to work on that. Anger is a feeling. That means you still have feelings. If you're mad at somebody, you still have feelings for that person. As a woman, you should be very afraid that that man cannot come to you. He's not coming to you whole. I couldn't do it. But I'm sure I did. Like I'm saying, remember that adage of one way to get with one man is get under another? I'm sure it could be a woman too. We know that don't really work. I mean, it works for that feeling that you don't feel like you have to go through, but it doesn't work in the long run, does it? Because how could that be? How does that make sense, right? Anyway, Rachel is getting ready to go. He's like, Kojo, so I got to go too. Okay, thank you. Oh, I love Miss Jackie. So I know I wasn't over Jim. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Miss Jackie. What do you think about dating or marrying a man with kids already? This is a good one. Over him, yeah. Thank you for even expressing that. What do I think about marrying a man with kids? I married a man with kids. I ain't like it. I said I'll never do. I have the nerve to be like, oh, I want a grown ass man with no kids, child, no kids. I mean, because in my age group, the man kids would be, in my age group, the man kids would be adults, but I still didn't like it. Sometimes they could still put the kids in the way or kind of use the kids. I don't know. It's some weird. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I used to think it would be okay. Oh, the man got grown kids, but no. But I'm wrong because I got a kid. She grown. My girl living in I live in a whole other country. So yeah, I didn't like him with the kid thing. I don't know what. I can't explain. So it was. He had issues. We all got issues, but no, I didn't like it. But let's say, but I think if you have two grown kids, then you can't say you won't date a man with kids. You can't say it. You can't do it. I mean, I know that don't make sense. I think now if you don't have children and a man has kids, I think it depends on the relationship he has with his kids. That's what I'm gonna say. It depends on the relationship he has with his kids. That's what I'll say. Yeah. And we can talk about that more, but quick, Coach will leave it soon. I'm getting kicked out. I'm gonna call it, whatever I'm gonna call the bolts. Okay, I'm gonna call the bolts. I'm sorry, Coach. Sorry. All right, y'all. This is great conversation. I think we should continue it later when I get home. I would love to answer that, baby shit. Yeah. I mean, I can understand why you would not want that. But then, some will say when you get to a certain age, men are gonna have kids, right? When you get to a certain age, you're going to be hard to meet somebody, especially in your age group, that don't have kids. I have a child. It depends on the relationship that the person has with his child. Now, for me, I don't want to date a man that has small kids because I did that already. I can't even. I don't want to do that. Because some of these older men be going back out there again, be like, "Oh Lord, how old are you? How old are you? 4 years old? I can't do it. I can't do it." One kid, and the kid is self-sufficient, because some grown-ups are not self-sufficient. So, yeah. Anyway, let me call this one, 37. Yeah, 37, a man with no kids. It could happen. But I'll answer that. I'm going to come back this evening. Let me call the boat, because they're going to take a while. I don't want to say that. We're not going to put that out there. We're going to come right away. All right, y'all. I love you with all my heart. It's been great. And it's so nice to share our hearts. I would love to answer that. When I come tonight, we're going to have a love session. We're going to have a love session because it's fun. And I need it because I need that vulnerable part to make sure it stays there and come out. I'll see you on the next one. I love you with all my heart. Peace and blessings. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. I'm coming back this evening, though. I'm going to be on Higher Elevation channel. Look for me on Higher Elevation channel. I would love to talk about this. All right. Peace and blessings.